Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. I have my slides on. Slippers or slides? What do you think these are?
I always thought they were slippers.
Okay, we always have the slippers. Cornelia says slides.
I don't know what slides are.
Whatever it is, I hope you have your comfy shoes on and you're ready to watch some extra shot. This first story just came down the pipeline.
Yes.
Dina read the headline. We said, ooh, we don't even know the full story. Let's go in on it. We know the details now.
Yeah.
So talk to us.
Okay, so now we know the full story. You're about to get the full story as well. Let's just give you the headline, breast milk brownies.
Yum, yum, yum.
That doesn't catch your attention because it did to us. Okay, so a woman posted on her Facebook page saying that she was out of milk and didn't have time to run to the store.
Okay.
So this has now been shared on allthemoms.com. There are a couple of different Facebook threads on it this morning, but moral of the story is mom says she ran out of milk. She didn't think it was a big deal to use her own breast milk as a substitute for the brownie. It's on the Sanctum Mommy Facebook page. It's been shared. She says some of those kids could use the nutrition, let's be honest, when she put up this post. So when other moms found out, of course, they were like, whoa, 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 that's not very conventional, nor is that appropriate in some people's eyes. So now she's getting a ton of reaction. Some people are saying everything from, it's like the one time I made lemonade with urine because I ran out of water and didn't feel like going to the store. Little different. But then someone else said, technically, breast milk is a bodily fluid.
Well, can we talk, let's talk technicalities though. Okay, it is a bodily fluid, but what constitutes it as a bodily fluid? It's the fluid that comes out of your body. Okay, so I see that, but I just looked up what exactly is in breast milk, right? You have water, fat, carbohydrates, protein, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, enzymes, and white cells. Over the course of a feeding, breast milk changes from fore milk, which is high in water and lactose, to hind milk, which is high in fat and calories. So when you hear that side of the technical part of what breast milk is, I mean, is this bad for you? I don't know the answer, but when you initially hear it, what's the reaction?
I don't know that it's necessarily bad for you unless the milk wasn't kept at the right temperature or whatever, but I think it's the ethical and moral part about it. I don't know that other parents are going to want to have their 8-year-old daughter eating a brownie that had your breast milk in it. I mean, that's just, I think, what it comes down to.
In this day and age.
Yeah, you got to tell people too.
Yeah.
Like you have to, if you do it, you gotta be like, these are the breast milk brownies, and then people can be like, ew, and then not eat them. But, and even when there are breast milk sharing services now for some moms who can't generate breast milk, or they have trouble breastfeeding, so they still want to give their baby that same style of milk. Yeah. But it is screened for different diseases, and it is checked. You just can't get the milk in mail FedEx and be like, oh, it's good to go, and then you feed it. That's as of today, though.
Yeah, there are certain people who do that under the radar, and you can get in a lot of trouble for that because we've done a story on that before.
But I will bring this up because I brought this up to Megan, and I was like, well,
and I was oblivious to it. Yeah.
Back in the day, during a time in our not so glamorous history. At one point during the enslavement of black people, and not even necessarily as far as slavery, this was going on during that time, there will be one midwife or one wet nurse for all of the babies, whether it's the white babies, the black babies, the neighbors' babies. That one woman would feed all of the children with her breast milk. So there was a time where everybody was getting that milk.
Wasn't taboo.
That wasn't taboo. Again, this was back in the day. Things have changed, obviously, and we're a little more savvy or a little more alert to different diseases or whatnot. But
and as long as the body is producing the milk for one child, or it doesn't matter the child, right? It doesn't discriminate. As long as it's producing and someone's sucking the milk out of it, a baby, then it's going to keep reproducing. So this mom, I mean, resourceful. You ran out of milk, so you used breast milk. Yeah, if I stand back and I think about it, if my kid was the one that was just handed a brownie and it was another woman's breast milk, it's almost like a territorial thing, I would think. I've never breastfed, I've never been pregnant, but I see that relationship. I've seen so many of my family members and friends, when that moment of latching on between the child and the mother, when that moment happens, it is so sacred, it is so special, and it's not just about the latching on, but it's about what you're doing, you're providing, you are the source of everything, of livelihood for your child, and I think it should be reserved as that. And when you start dispersing it and just brownies for the whole world to have, I just see that as I don't know, I just don't see, I wouldn't do it. but I don't necessarily judge her for doing it.
See, but I just think call a spade a spade. Like if you're, like Cornelia said, if you're going to put out brownies, you cannot not disclose that information.
Did she disclose it? Why do we know about it?
It doesn't sound like it.
I mean,
I don't remember exactly. Let me see if I can find her post again.
Unless someone was like, this don't taste right.
Well, if you went to a school event and the brownies had nuts in it, now you have to tell people they had nuts in it before you put the nuts in it. But it's just, again, and not to take it to the health side, but let's say the women, it wasn't so taboo to put breast milk in there. On the flip side, I don't know what you eat and put in your body, so I don't necessarily want your breast milk in the brownies that I'm eating. You could, if you eat McDonald's and Burger King every day and you smoke two packs of Newports a day, I don't want to eat that. Like,
right. Well, I don't want your bodily fluid.
Yours.
Yeah. So what the mom wrote on Facebook is this. I need advice. I made brownies for my school bake sale that had breast milk in them. I didn't have time to run to the store. I didn't think it was a big deal. Again, some of those kids, because you use the nutrition, it wasn't even that much. One of the other moms found out and are blowing it way out of proportion. I don't know what to do. So is that blowing something out of proportion if you find out that there's breast milk in this brownie?
No, I mean, I would have, quote unquote, blown up too, probably, just for the mere fact of, oh, what else is in my kids' food that I don't know about? And
well, and you trust when people bring in Rice Krispie treats to your kid's school for a birthday or cupcakes. Right. I mean, it just makes you think twice, like, how are these made back at home? And I mean, you don't want to think about that for, you know, you want your kids to enjoy their classroom and all the things that come with it, but you don't want to think that maybe there was breast milk in those brownies.
You just wouldn't assume.
But wait, I have to read some of these comments.
Never.
No,
okay, Janet Piper, good morning, ladies. Good morning to you, Miss Janet. Endercore, one word and one word only, nasty. Brenda Regali says, heck no. Linda Friedman, so it is gross for us to drink human milk, but cow's milk is fine.
That's another argument.
Humans are truly odd.
I agree with the cow's milk thing. We are the only living being that goes up to another animal and drinks their milk. Goats don't go to cats and be like, you know, let me get some of that milk, dog. Like, no, we're not. Things aren't doing that. Producer Billy said they do if they don't have an option. We have options.
Listen, but we have options.
Oh, Laura,
almond milk now is a huge trend. You're getting the milks from your almonds.
Actually, so my sister-in-law's watching. Hi,
is
Laura.
that Aunt Dina?
Yes.
Or hi, Aunt Dina?
Yes, Laura. I have my Isaac and Audrey. If you're at home in Michigan, hi.
How old are Isaac and Audrey?
Oh my gosh, remind me, 8 and 6.
Okay, well, that's good. I wouldn't know.
Am I off? 9 and 7. 9 and 6? Oh my gosh, Laura, don't kill me.
They're old enough.
I have 9 nieces and nephews.
After a certain point, girl, they don't even matter.
Okay, well, I'll let you sit on that and think and contact her. But really quick, Tom Brown, why would anyone do that? Okay, well, Tom, maybe he's just chiming in. She did that because she didn't have time to run to the store and get milk, so she used breast milk. Listen, milk is milk.
If you don't have time to run to the store to get flour, you're not going to throw dirt in your cookies.
Or like the guy said, I don't have lemonade, therefore I'll use urine. That's nothing. Just because it's the same color, essentially, doesn't mean it's a good substitute. In this case, though, it's not that milk and her milk and the milk at the store. It's not. She didn't use it because they're both white. She used it because milk is milk. It's not like urine and lemonade.
But
and that's nasty.
And okay, well, let's keep going. Felipa Anguello, gross. Laura, okay, here we go. Audrey says yuck about the milk, by the way, Aunt Dina.
Oh.
And Janelle had a good comment. Janelle said, I'm pretty sure it's healthier than cow's milk. You guys are mad she put breast milk in there, but you will feed your kids Tyson chicken nuggets.
Oh.
Tyson chicken nuggets, and it is not, it's fake meat.
Allison Ellis hates the topic. She says, I'm sure you could have found a better topic.
We have 2 more, Allison. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Ed Cabrera has given us hitting us with the Z's, lady.
My fave, disease.
Bored. Okay, so is this our cue to move on?
I guess so.
Okay, we're hearing you. We thought it was